This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The championship game of the 34th Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic taking place last night at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Charles Fisher has a recap.
Lots of storylines in this game. Two of the winningest teams in Hugh Campbell history going after it. Tabernacle with 6, C.I. Gibson with 5. Kevin K.J. Johnson looking to join Norris Bain with the most wins at 6, while Kevin Clark looking for his first since taking over for Bain. Rattlers learning right before the game. Co-captain Asher Scavello will not be eligible to play, having already played 4 years of Hugh Campbell. Tabernacle came out firing. Game plan, just put up the threes, while the Rattlers' game plan was to pound it in the inside. Falcons would go up by as many as 6, only to see the Rattlers chip right back. A closely contested first quarter, with the Rattlers up 13-12. Let's now move to the second quarter and same game plan. It seems for the Falcons, throw it up from behind the arc and also let Franco Miller go to work. Another back and forth quarter as the Falcons go in the locker room at the half, up 28-27. Not much of a difference in the third as no team was able to go ahead by more than 3. Falcons knocking down the shots and CI with a response of their own, and we are tied at 42 heading into the final frame. Fourth quarter and the Rattlers come out cold as ice. Falcons jump on them to the tune of 12-zip run. Don't know if you call it bad shot selection by CI or good defense by Tabby as the Rattlers fail to score for over 5 minutes. Not able to make a bucket until about 3 minutes left in the game when they decide to go on a mini run of their own to trim the Falcons' lead to 4. But in the end, too much Franco Miller Jr. as he finished with 27 points and the MVP, giving the Falcons the 58-52 win, ending the 6-year drought for Grand Bahama and 7th title for Tabernacle.
Feels great, but I just want to thank it all to my teammates, they motivate me and push me to come better on the court and just to help the team in every which way that I can. Coming into this tournament, I haven't played for a month, so it was kind of hard to get a rhythm, to get my groove on, but I came in tonight with a mindset that we were just going to come out and win.
Coach Clark elated to get this one.
We faced C.I. Gibson 2 times this year, and we beat them 2 times this year, but we knew it wasn't going to be easy. They packed it in on us all night. No shots would fall. And I just told the boys that, we're gonna have to continue shooting the ball. And Alfredo, who hit big shots for us all year, was able to hit a shot, and it became contagious. Franco hit one, and we started to get a couple steals, and that was pretty much the difference in the game.
Congrats to the Falcons and the Rattlers. A well-played game between the lines. Falcons on top with title number 7. CI still at number 5. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Right on the heels of Hugh Campbell will be the High School Basketball Nationals in Freeport, Grand Bahama, starting on Thursday. One of the big questions heading in, what's the status of the C.I. Gibson Rattlers and Anatol Rogers Timberwolves following their brawl on Sunday?
That's before the director. Of course, that's a black eye for basketball. Young people, we've got a lot of work to do in this country with young people. Families, we've got a lot of work to do to try to keep our young people focused, try to curb the scourge of crime in our land, and we just need more people mentoring our young boys and our young girls. We've got to hold adults that are responsible for our young people more accountable, and our adults got to understand it's got to be more than just winning. We've got to make sure that we grow great young men and great young women in our country. So that's a tough call. The director of education and those responsible for travel have a tough decision to make. You're trying not to hurt young people because all of us make mistakes in our lives, and somehow, someway we've got to get the message to these young people about the way they handle stuff without killing them, and not killing them for one mistake. This got to be a teaching moment for the young people that are involved in the game of basketball and for the young people in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
From the NBA last night, Buddy Hield with 8 points and 5 rebounds. His Sacramento Kings fell to the Minnesota Timberwolves 102-88. As for our college bowlers, LaShawn Higgs tied a season high with 16 points to lead 12th-ranked Texas past number 24 Kansas State 69-61. Higgs and the Longhorns have now finished the regular season and get ready for the Big 12 tournament, which starts on Friday. Meantime, Travis Munnings had 12 points and 9 boards for Louisiana Monroe. They fell to Coastal Carolina 77-72. The Buckeyes Cruise for Cancer, the Bahamas Roadmasters, and M3S Sports partnering together for a 3-mile fun run walk earlier today. More than 1,000 participants took part.
This is their 10th annual cruise. Every year they've been going to a different port. And they wanted to put on this fun run walk here in Nassau. So they asked us, Bahamas Roadmasters, to coordinate the online activities for them.
In life, you have to run your own race. You know, at the beginning of any race, there's all that energy, and if you make the mistake, as I've learned, of starting off running at somebody else's pace, in no time, the race is over for you. And the wonderful thing about it is that you don't know how you're going to feel any day when you get up. But the sure thing also is that at the end of it all, you feel good.
It's very important to do something like this and be really appreciative of this. It's an awesome morning, an awesome crowd, and to give back to the Cancer Society.
These guys are really tough, so for them to come out and run a mile straight was really, really awesome.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, checking weather still to come.